All right.
Okay.
For all the people listening and watching at home, this is
Yeah.
like our 10th attempt at
Round
this.
two.
Oh my God. We've tried every platform in the universe and then I've forgotten to hit record. So we're doing this
Yeah.
again, aren't
Okay, we're
we?
back.
We're just
Right.
going through the process. Yeah.
hmm
All right. Does everyone want to explain what they are doing for this part of BCM 114?
Okay, I'll go. So for this assessment or this part, I'm focusing on doing more of a tangible um approach. I've been doing very much like digital things, which is the point of it, I guess. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to do something like physical, like have it there. I don't know. So my goal was to like sort of live in the life of like a food influencer or like a foodie online. Um, so I've kind of been doing like stuff revolving around that, but this time I've made like actually made food like recipes like my own, made them and put it on like a cookbook. Like I like made it, I guess, if that's making sense. Um, so yeah, that's my focus. It's honestly it's a little bit harder because like I haven't done something like that in so long. Like I'm so used to just using like Canva and like all of that like digitally. So I guess like that's a bit of like a challenge to sort of like really start thinking creatively like on my own.
Mm,
So yeah.
cool. I'm doing like following on from my last DA. It's called Thrive Digital, and I'm just creating templates, like daily planners and things like that, on Canva and then uploading them onto Pinterest. And I'm now in the process of making them customizable. So instead of just having each template as it is, which can be downloaded, you can well, I'm figuring out how to download it and be able to change the color template or the font to suit whoever is using it, which is a little bit tricky because linking all of the platforms together, like Canva and Pinterest, is a little bit challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also doing stuff on Pinterest, which I like to do. I've just been doing the same since the beginning of this subject. So I'm just continuing on, and I've got an account called Level Up Life, and it's more just like a little hub to inspire people and encourage people to, um, do better in their life and get organized. And yeah, so I've just been posting templates on there that I've been making on Canva. Um, and so now I'm just trying to post more consistently and um, yeah, trying new things, different formats. And yeah.
Cool.
I'm again doing something tangible because my last DA I did local media and I felt very uninspired and didn't really get much done. So this time I'm doing experimental media and I'm making video game flowers using crepe paper. Um, I've done this before, but I'd never really looked into like the proper techniques. And as I'm making each flower, because I'm doing one a week, I'm writing a blog post about it and then also noting about like if I were to make this again, what would I change and what would I improve on, which I think is falls into experimental media pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm doing template media based on our last discussion. I thought it would be a good one to do, especially because I really do like Canva. I love it. And I thought so that I could continue from what I've been doing throughout the semester so far with my AI character who's on Instagram, I thought I would try and like create some templates and then perhaps like sell them through her eventually. And I thought the way to do that would be maybe to like scope out that she has like the same sort of life timeline as I do. So like we're planning like to get married, so we're putting invitations out and doing that sort of thing. So in the templates that I'm making, I've also like put an image up that I created with ChatGPT of her like getting engaged as well. And then the next picture is her like asking people if they would like buy the template that she's creating. So kind of trying to see like if I can find some sort of like utility in what I'm doing with this AI character. But yeah, use the lens of template media to do it.
Did you already say where you're posting it on? Like what platform? Are you posting it
On
somewhere?
Instagram? Yeah.
On Instagram.
So yeah, she's got like an Instagram profile. But yeah, there's not been that many people that have like seen it, and the people that have been so odd. Like really odd people, and most of them I think they're like AI people themselves or bots and things like that. So I would
Oh,
say it's like a much authentic audience, and I think that's kind of like I was planning to do like viral media for this stage, like when I was looking at the whole assignment, like as a whole for the semester, like viral was what I was going to do, but then I changed it to template because I just, I was just like losing interest in it and like kind of getting a little bit scared with like the kind of people that do like reach out to you online, especially like even though sure it's like it's all not real, but like it's hard to like still not take it like personally. I think that's
Yeah.
yeah. Um
yeah.
yeah,
Are
what
you
yep.
are you
Sorry.
giving people access to download the templates that you're making
So
as
I
well?
haven't really gotten to that stage yet. Um
Okay.
I think that like is what the intent would eventually be, but I've only
Yeah.
really decided like more recently to
hmm
incorporate the
Incorporate.
template side in it because I
Yeah.
did start off as like kind of wanting to make it like viral media, but then
Yeah.
just like lost excitement and traction over what I was doing because it was just like weird people and like weird interactions I was having.
Yeah, that
And
makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah, just kind of like lost the motivation. So it's almost like I went like really deep into something that like I thought was like super different and like unknown territory, but then like I've kind of pulled back because like I've gotten a little bit scared.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like going
I
back
would
to Canva because Canva's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Campus is a nice option.
Yeah. What role did AI play in your projects?
For me, I've just been using it to like I've been putting in prompts to say help me with ideas for a description for this template. Like if it's like a shopping list, to-do list, those are what I'm posting. So I'll ask like what's
Yeah.
an ideal one for it that will gain attention and what hashtags can I use and like the structure formatting for how I should post the pins because some of them are like just photos and then some are like they're like slides that go through like a couple different photos. So I've just been asking it things like that and help me just with new ideas of what I can post, like what kind of templates I can do, things like that.
Awesome. I did also forget to mention we are going to focus on AI media for this discussion too. So everything's kind of going to have that sort of lens around it. But yeah, if anyone wanted to continue.
I am quite similar. I'm using it just as like a creative process, generating like different color patterns to use together, which just makes the process a whole lot faster than clicking through the hundreds of colors that Canva has. I'm also using it I'll put in like my ideas for the template and then asking it to come up with like more niche like headings that I can use in my actual template. So if it's a like a daily planner or a to-do list, I will say that and then it will like generate other little subheadings that I can put into it that is just makes it a little bit different to what I've seen.
Have you ever like tried using ChatGPT to help you like make your colors? Like it helps you with the color code.
I
Yeah,
haven't, no.
it's really cool. So you like type it in and then be like, oh, I need like color codes for Canva. And then like it helps you like be able
Wait,
to,
that's really cool to
Yeah,
be able to
cool.
find them because
yeah,
there's so many.
there's so many shades
Yeah,
of
that
beige.
is there's a lot of shades.
That's so true.
Um, pretty much same with me. I've been using it for like mostly sort of just descriptions and even like the names of my boards on Pinterest. It yeah, that's really helpful for me. Otherwise, like I've been trying not to sort of used it too much, but just with like little details like that, like I think it's really like handy and it's pretty easy and it like comes up with something I would never think of, to be honest, like ever.
Yeah.
But it always like matches exactly what I'm doing. So for that, like that's sort of generally what I use it for in this project.
But
Fun fact.
Cool.
Yeah, I put a lot in my blog posts that I'm posting weekly because I'm really bad at explaining how I do stuff. Like when I'm making the flowers in my blog post, I'm talking about my process and like every step I'm doing. But I'm really bad at explaining. I kind of just say, I do this without going into too much detail. So I use ChatGPT to like remind myself that hey, you're actually trying to explain to an audience like what you're doing. So I'll ask it like, oh, this is the step I did, and it'll write back something like, so how did you color it? What colors did you use? What was your actual, as opposed to me just saying I colored the flower petal. Helpful just to remind me of those little things I probably will miss otherwise.
Yeah. I definitely think like AI has been really helpful with the ability to like effectively communicate with other people.
Yeah, definitely.
I can see that in like emails and things like that with people as well.
Mm.
It's like, oh, I can tell you've written that with AI, but like you can clearly like understand now what people like are asking of you and invest like conversations aren't as like awkward because it's just like you can run it through and then like say something like exactly how you intended it to. Like you don't really have to worry now,
Yeah.
oh, that sounds a bit harsh
Mhm.
or that sounds a bit
That's
stupid.
true.
You can get
Yeah.
the tone like right, which is really hard to do unless you've like
Yeah.
studied it and put a lot of
Yeah,
time
Mhm.
usually.
definitely.
Mm,
Yeah, make it
Yeah.
less wordy.
yeah. What do you guys find like other limitations of AI? And like do you find using it ethically a struggle?
Think it can be a
Yeah.
struggle to generate like you want your work to be authentic, and using AI doesn't exactly make that authentic because it's not your
Mhm.
ideas. So I think that could be a challenge. And just because the ideas and things that AI comes up with can definitely make you question like your ability to make it niche and stand out from everything else that's out there. But yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Like trying to like be authentic while having like access to ChatGPT or like any sort of like AI can be a bit hard. But also another thing is like um the limitation of like the amount of stuff like you can say on there. Like it sort of like unless you have like a plus or a pro, like it just sort of cuts you off. And it's like come back this time tomorrow. And it's like
I don't have
Yeah.
and it's like I don't have time for that, guys.
Mhm.
Like, I
It's like
gotta do
your
stuff.
your chat will restart at like 1 a.m. or something. And it's like, no, I need
Yeah,
it now.
I need it now. Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's like probably the hardest part, like especially when you're like creating images or say for you guys, like if you're making templates, like and want to like adjust it and things like that, like
Mhm.
by that sort of saying, oh, can't do it anymore, it just shuts off your whole process, really.
Yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't make it flow very easily.
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I kind of disagree with Jade about like the chat just ending.
Yeah.
But also like how you have to just feed it the exact information that you want out of it. Does that
Mm.
make sense? So you have to give exactly the specifics of what you want to get from it.
Yeah, or
Yes.
when like you have a bit of a vision, but it's like completely different. Like you put in a
Mm.
description, like I think this, and then it's like, oh, that's completely opposite. So
Yeah.
Which like
Yeah.
links with it being hard when it just ends because you can be specific and say the things that you want to change, and
yeah,
then after
Yeah.
like 5 images, it just shuts you off. So
Yeah.
kind of don't really get anywhere.
yeah,
No.
100%.
Mm.
It's definitely changed the game for like workflow and that. Like, I feel like it's increased productivity, but so like you put things through and it's like, oh yeah, we're getting like really far real quick. But then when it cuts you off or like because you don't have the paid version, it like
Mm.
also like stop your thinking process like automatically too, because
Yeah.
you do need to be able to think up the right things to be able to like get the results that you want. Like if you
Yeah.
don't write something in properly, it can't always give you the result you want.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. It's why you got to be specific with
Mhm.
what you're saying to it as well.
You
Mm.
still need to like have the idea in a written form of what you
Mm.
want it to then create visually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys found like AI has been helpful to like help you refine things in your project?
Yeah, that's probably the main thing I use it for, honestly, because I am not a very academic writer. I write exactly how I speak, which doesn't really translate well to, high marks. So sometimes I chuck it into ChatGPT and I'm like, how do I make this flow better?
Yeah.
And I'll like read through it. Oh, okay, I don't need to repeat that phrase 3 times. And then
Yeah.
I'll edit it with my own hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always helpful.
Mm.
I don't have to like specifically refine words or like paragraphs, but it helps me be more specific with my ideas and like
Yeah.
come down to like one conclusion of an idea or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys were to go back to the start of the semester, what advice would you give to yourself now about like how to go through this whole process, creating a digital artifact?
Mm,
I'd just say to like move around, like definitely like try other things, expand. Like for me, it was like the platforms, like because I stayed on Pinterest, like I kind of wish like I moved around a bit and tried different things out with that, like TikTok or Instagram, or maybe even look for like something else like you can post on, like just sort of like expanding in that way to sort of like build a bit of an audience or something like that. I feel like that's what I would try and do.
I
yeah.
think having something like that you're interested in and then like expanding on it. I know like with
Mm,
because I feel like it sounds good if it's something that you've like never done before. It's like super random and different, which I kind of tried with my first one. But then when it becomes too difficult and you actually like don't know what you're like the platforms, you don't know what you're doing, the AI becomes too complicated. It is
Mm.
very easy just to like fully lose interest in it. But at
Yeah.
least
yeah.
if it's something that you actually like, you can
Yeah.
expand on it more and you want to like try and work on it.
Yeah. I was the exact
Yeah.
same. Like I feel like I like delved so deep into like doing something that was completely new and
Yeah.
like it just got too scary and then I just pulled away from
Mhm.
it.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. I think because I did something that I was comfortable with and I knew like I've done Pinterest before, I kind of just did the basics and didn't step out of my comfort zone, which kind of goes the opposite way of what you guys were talking about. Like because it's something that I know and I enjoy doing, I didn't like continue to explore it in different ways because I knew like the basics and I knew I enjoyed that instead of trying to explore new things, which that's what I could have done a bit more.
Same.
I think I'd probably manage my time better, as with all assignments, but especially one where you're supposed to be working within like a certain week. I should probably, if I were to do it again, set a day each week to be like, okay, you're working on this assignment this day. Otherwise, I just push it back till the Sunday, and then I'm falling behind in my Discord participation. I'm falling behind in my DA, and it gets too stressful. So I think time management would probably be the one thing I'd want to improve on.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
I'd
I would
probably,
also need to do that too.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably say to myself, like, just like keep trying new things and like don't be scared if you like feel stupid doing it. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like it's so easy to like to stay in your comfort zone sometimes or think like because you're trying something new and it's not working that it's like not teaching you anything. But like sometimes the things that like don't go right are the things that teach you. For instance, not pressing record
yeah,
on this film, the first that we recorded it.
I feel like even with
what I've learned.
all of the peer discussions, like we tried Discord before and it was last time big fail, so we didn't do it again.
Right.
Like yeah, even though it fails in the moment,
Mm.
it can be like beneficial for in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it just teaches you like what works, what doesn't, and then
Mhm.
like how do we work around it. And I guess that's
Yeah.
life. I guess that's everything.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Well, it's been so nice spending the semester with you all. I've loved looking
Right.
at all
Has
your
been.
projects. And yeah,
Mhm.
to whoever's watching, have a great Christmas.